Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good. Whoa. Okay. So we were off-site, and when we go off-site, I just have to make sure that everything is straight. So one, let me know if you all can hear me. Two, I think we're pretty good with everything. So let me go in the comments, because you all will tell me sound is this and you can't hear you and blah, blah, blah. And Donna Williams-Bowen would tell me that I was janky. So I think I'm good. I haven't seen any signs yet. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Mama Java this morning. Good to see you in the room. Nisi, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Good morning, Janky. Good to see you in the room. Michelle D. Smith, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room this morning. Also, okay. We are all good. And welcome to the Java Cafe. It's official. It is Mental Health Monday. It is also the last day of Men's Mental Health Month, as well as the Pride Month. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. I am also, as you all know, June for the past couple of years is the complete busiest month of the year. However, on Saturday, we completed our last event, and it feels good. So I'm entering my season of Do Not Disturb. If it doesn't, in this season, if it doesn't pay me, then if it doesn't edify me or our community, definitely, we'll see you sometime at the end of July. Really. So don't call, don't text, you can send an email, but you're going to get an auto response. It is so important that we prioritizing. I seen a post from Uncle Thaddeus today. Speaking of that, and I'll be honest, I'm struggling with my usual July 4th getaway. For a couple of reasons, but Uncle Thaddeus put up a post today that was very helpful to me. So I'm going to read it to you all. And in the vein of it being Men's Mental Health Month and today being the last day, along with, as I shared with you all before, some of my intersections as being, and we're going to go here, a man, a black man who loves God, a black man who loves God who grew up in the hood, and a black man who loves God who grew up in the hood who was gay. There's a lot there. So in the vein of Men's Mental Health Month, as well as it being Pride Month, and I'll be honest, I put it in the post, I wasn't feeling Pride this month for a few reasons. Location, geographically, is one of them. Boston is just not my cup of Java when it comes to Pride. And I have to shout out the good folks at Boston Black Pride, Curtis Santos and Keisha. I want to say Montgomery, but it's not. Keisha as well, that makes space for Black folks in Boston all year long, not just Pride Month, but all year long. So I want to get to something that really helped me get ready to do what I need to do to get out of here this week. But Uncle Thaddeus read, closing post from Men's Mental Health Month. We made the space this month to breathe, to feel, to speak, and also we made space. For too long, men, especially Black men, have been taught to be available for everything except their own peace, available to grind, to endure, and stay silent to absorb. But we're unlearning, reclaiming, becoming unavailable. And that this time of year for me, I embrace it more. I still feel bad here and there, but I don't feel guilty. And so he says, becoming unavailable to what harms and disconnects, and fully present for what heals and restores. Whether it's grief, pressure, trauma, or the quiet pain we don't name, this month reminded us we don't have to carry it all. We get to lay some of it down. Heart Whisper, which is his brand he's been doing the past, I think this year, all year long. No longer available to what breaks me. No longer silent about what aches me. This peace is mine to choose. This healing is mine to live. And this heart, it's still whispering forward. And I call him Thaddeus T. Miles, but Uncle Thaddeus. And so definitely. Then I seen another post on Threads from our good brother Jelani. And I got to go back and find it. I think I'll be able to find it. Ambition. I can spell, y'all. I'm going somewhere with this. We're going to talk about me a little bit this morning. And while we're getting ready to do that, I'm going to give you my word for Mental Health Monday, but get ready to put yours in the comments as well. So where is the good brothers? CEO. I can't find this brother's post, but what it was basically talking about is making the investment in yourself to take the time to do what you need to do for you. So let's get ready to have you all put your word for Mental Health Monday, and then I'm going to give you mine, and also kind of talk about this Men's Mental Health Month in Pride. Let's see who else is coming to the room. Opal, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room this morning. Sister Debbie, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Mother Lisa, listening in from Washington. Good to see you in the room down in the DMV this morning. Nisi said her word for this morning is happy. Also, Michelle, thank you so much. Glad you take the month of July to prioritize your number one priority, self-care. Absolutely. It is. Wait a minute. I see birthday. Nisi, whose birthday is today? Is it yours? And I seen somebody else had a birthday. I think this weekend. I don't want to miss it. Michelle D. Smith said that her mental health status is energized. So Nisi, clarify for me if it's your birthday. Hold on. Pastor Marion, good morning. She said she's at peace this morning. Good to see her in the room this morning. Also, July 4th, 64. You'll be 64, Nisi? Okay, then. So we'll say that later on this week. Happy birthday to Nisi. So far, we got two words. We have energized and we have at peace. For those of you that hear, please go in and put your word that describes how you're feeling right now on this Mental Health Monday. With that being said, my mental health word for this Monday is meh. Meh is MEH. I don't know how you spell it. I'm good, but it's taken a lot of work to stay good. This is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I'll be very honest. For the past few months, I have been involved with something and things that caused me to think that I was not being fully embraced in all of who I am. And so that put me in a mind space. And it took a lot of work to not crack, to not go off. I've called things out, but not in the manner that I used to. I sent a couple of emails and the energy was perceived correctly. So when I say I'm good, when I say within that environment that I was not embraced in my fully self, it has to do with the gay part. Let's just be 100. And going into the Men's Mental Health Mind, Body, and Spirit Summit with Tory Burton, I sat there, facilitated, and listened. And I'll be very honest. I'm good, but it took a lot of work. That's the theme for today. Good work. I sat there and struggled, welling up tears, pain, trauma, anger, frustration. And since that day, and I believe that was on June 2nd, everything that I've mentioned to you all over the past almost coming up on a year, maybe this fall, I really went into a space of self-examination. And one of the things that I found out about myself is it has been very, very helpful for me to recognize triggers. I've recognized triggers. And as I said, I'm good and it takes work. The recognition of the triggers is helping me to not react, if you get what I'm saying. I am responding. So again, if you're just coming on, we're talking about Men's Mental Health Month, my intersections as being a black man, a black man, a black man who grew up in the hood, a black man who loves God, a black man who grew up in a black man that grew up in the hood who loves God and who is gay. We're talking about that intersection. And that last part is very interesting. There's a comment that I often make to people. I won't say it here online because some people may get offended, but I am not your typical gay black man or black gay man. I'm not. I often say I'm out, but I don't carry a flag. That's just me. And so when I put the post up parenthetically and said I wasn't feeling pride this month, I'm not. And it's not that I don't, quote unquote, take pride in the fullness of who I am and all that. The realization that not only have racist white men been emboldened since November in our black community, there's in the black community, those that don't embrace the LGBTQ 2S plus, there's more letters now. Those that don't embrace that fully, that exclusion is demonstrated in an interesting manner on social media posts, subliminals. There was the whole thing that happened with Slades and people that, I thought love me in the fullness of who I am. I'm watching your post and the way you described and reacted to a community of, I'm going to get in trouble for this. Generally speaking, for a community of which I'm a part, the environment and the community here and whatnot, I don't. And even with that, I'm not fully embraced in that community, So I'm getting ready to wrap up on my word of for Mental Health Monday. And for those of you that are in here listening, I need y'all to drop a word. Mama Java dropped 2. Milton, I see you in the room. Somebody is, whoever, I can't see your who you are, but I'm going to answer your question in a minute over on Instagram. And it's interesting because, bro, I think it's a brother. Yeah. Oh God, this is almost going to be after dark. All right. So I'm going to wrap this up and then answer this question. In the vein of Men's Mental Health Month, Pride Month, it's been a struggle, y'all. That's why I'm Thursday, Friday. I haven't figured it out yet. I still ain't booked a flight, haven't booked a hotel. Keep checking my bank account. It's taken a lot of work to maintain this place. I'm okay. I'm good. I know that if I probably don't get out of here and totally I'm getting out of here, but I'm shutting down. I'm going to check in with Ma here and there. I'm not talking to nobody. We have to give ourselves space to do that. When we realize that what it takes to be good. Okay. So in the vein of what I just got through talking about, brother, I believe, Ruggiero. Oh, yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, brother? What he asked was, when did you come out? I struggled with that question, probably, he's not saying for him, but for me, but never asked you when I met you because I didn't see that side of you. And that, for some, and I'll be honest with y'all, there's some people that when I told them They were like, wait, what? You really? You are? What? I didn't know. And for me, I'm like, really? Because I ain't the most masculine, thing in the world. I certainly ain't no thug. But yeah, bro, I just like I said, I'm out, but I don't wear a flag. You know what I'm saying? And I keep looking at Instagram like I'm looking at him. But and my mother went on and was nosy over on Instagram. Hi, Ma, on Instagram. So my mental health word in this ending of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month and Pride Month is I'm good. But it's taking because there's still a couple of things that and I cracked a little bit last week. Uncle Thaddeus got me. I had to address, well, I don't even address because it ain't, Evelyn. Anyway. So let's go in the comments. I need you all that have not. I put my word. I was very transparent about it. My word is meh, M-E-H. I need you all to put your words if you have not this morning. Bonjour and good morning to the folks over at Real Boston Media. I need a word from y'all, whoever's in. Mother Lisa said that her word for this morning is confused. We hope that that is worked out and you get clarity to that which you're confused about. Shouldn't have went into end there. Mama Java said that she is stress-free. Why can't I talk? Stress-free. Real Boston Media is acknowledging Mental Health Monday. Charlotte James, who I got to see the week before last, all dolled up. Her and husband Michael were at the Cambridge Health Alliance event that I got to host. Good morning, Jimmy Java family and Mama Java. And big congratulations to Sharon Cornelius. Definitely. Pastor Marion is acknowledging when I said reaction versus response. Pastor, that is growth for me because you got us. You've known me for a while. I can react. Real Boston Media said it's getting spicy in here. I'm going to behave. Sharon Cornelius. Good morning. Good to see you in the room. Also, Nisi said, book your flight as soon as possible. JetBlue has some good deals. JetBlue isn't where I'm going. And JetBlue, they don't have first class. And it's Uncle Thaddeus's fault. Because in 2021, I was getting ready to book a flight and treating myself. And I was looking at prices and I was saying, first class, blah, blah, blah. I was complaining. My brother, Anthony Robertson, just jumped on over on Instagram. Good to see you in the room, brother. He said, go first class. And I went. And then the trip after that, I went to Comfort. If you ever did it, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a setup. Go ahead and go first class. And from there, it is I'm stuttering. It's what's the term? No turning back. Lord Jesus. That's where this theme, I don't have the shirt on today, but shout out to Sister Janae Osterheld. My life. My life in itself is a beautiful resistance. Shout out to her for that brand. So, Nisi, yeah, I'm going to book the flights in the hotel and all that and pray that, I got to make sure rent and all that other stuff is paid. Real Boston Media, laugh my ass off, man. I didn't know until a year after I met you. I remember it was, I remember too, Ocean Drive in Miami. So shout out to the folks over at Real Boston Media. Mother Lisa said, I'm sure your break is definitely needed and will be good for you, mother. If that ain't a word right there. Charlotte said that she is cautious. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sister Soraya said that she is optimistic. Did you get your sneakers, Sister Soraya? And I got to hook up this year's, folks, with the sneaker maker. Shay, what's up, sis? Good to see you. I'm so proud of you. This is a young lady I used to work with at Read to Lead back in 2000. 2001. Ooh, it wasn't 2001. Was it 2001? No. Was it? Shay, I'm proud of you and everything you're doing. Dina, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Let us know how Jack is doing. No stones thrown counseling. I cannot talk this morning. Good morning. Excited is Dina's word for Mental Health Monday. This what I mean. No stone throws counseling. Thank you. Sharon Sharon Cornelia said that she is sleepy. I don't know if that's a mental health status. All right. Pastor Marion said, I've seen your growth. Thank you, ma'am, because she know. Real Boston Media, thank you. Tired. I wonder what y'all did this weekend. Nisi Williams said, do you? Absolutely. Dina said, are you going to have Josh Kraft on? I need someone to ask him real questions. That is one. That's one of them times where I really wish I read the comment before I put it up on the screen. Josh Kraft himself, to his ears directly from my mouth, knows that he is welcome to reach out and set a date for this platform. Let me put the question back up. So when the trolls, when y'all go and record and send this to people that don't have access to me, first of all, there is something I want to say to y'all, but I won't. So Josh Kraft knows directly from me that he has a welcome spot to come into this space. However, this is presumption. But I've been around long enough to about 85, 90% of the things that I predict and talk about in the political arena locally, I got receipts. Hear my heart when I say this. Some have attributed the influence on a candidate's candidacy from mayoral to city council and other positions. You're running, stop by the Java Cafe. That's been said. Dina, I'm going to answer your question and say he's welcome. He may want to. I'll say, yep. That's how I'm going to say it. He may want to and not have an issue. There are probably people in his team, they're advising him that may not be the best move for him. So, Dina, I've answered your question. Pops Davis is in the building. Yo, first of all, for Pops to say yo, happy Monday, Java with Jimmy family. Good to see you, Pops, in the building. Nisi said it's not the same. It is not the same. That first class thing is crazy. Michelle D. Smith, I have very intentional plans on doing exactly that. Milton, my brother, is in the room. He should. Milton, I'm trying. Is the Real Boston Media still in the room? Let me scroll down and see if there's any comments from them in here. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm still scrolling. Let me see if they're okay. Okay. Real Boston Media is behaving. Oh, wait. Yo. Look who's in the room. Dr. Amari Parrish Jeffries. Bro, it's good to see you in the room. I know I've been MIA. I miss y'all over there. Brother Amari is the CEO, executive director at Embrace Boston, our Embrace Memorial downtown. They just had the Jose Masso con something celebration, the salsa celebration, and also the Juneteenth celebration and honor awards. And as they're secondly most known for, the memorial is first, but that sneaker ball that happens every January. Amari, it is so good to see you in the room, brother. We got to get up. Last time I saw brother Amari, me and folks from the Real Boston Media, where were we coming from? The marathon? Hugh something, and got sent a picture, and I was like, oh shoot. I'm glad we were behaving. There's the Real Boston Media's comment about the craft question. So good to see brother Amari in the room. Let me scroll up and catch up with other folks. All right, I think I got everybody. Boom. Good morning, Milagro. No, not this morning, if that's what you're referring to as far as Josh. Pop said that his word for this Mental Health Monday is anticipation. The Real Boston Media let us know that they didn't do any after dark activities this weekend. Dina said every time I hear him talk, it's just that he never has any real answers, and people only ask him the same 3 questions, which are that was almost a commercial. Dina, I am offline this week, in the next few weeks. Please don't make my phone blow up and make me have to really prove that I've grown, because the trolls are watching, or they're going to hear about it and go back and watch and screen record and all that stuff. Yep. Oh, it's not July 1st yet. Y'all know I afford myself one penny every quarter. Oh, it's June 30th. All right. I'm going to save it. Michelle D. Smith, me too. For now, I'm taking full advantage of enjoyable activities that will comprise of a full joy staycation. Michelle, I'll be very honest with you. I'm struggling a little bit with. I definitely got to get out of here. I'm got to leave this city. I have to leave the vicinity of Boston, Massachusetts, New England. I got to go. But then I've been thinking about this, and I seen this on social media, I want to say in 2020, and this young lady said, and it was more around the weekend, it was like, why take the week to catch up with self-care over the weekend, where you can take the weekend and make your week a steady, and it's Mental Health Monday. We talk about this often, in having a steady routine of self-care. Like, ideally, I'd want to be out of here once a month, but it's so intense in July because the last couple of years I haven't been able to travel as much as I like. So anyway, to Michelle's point, I'm between that philosophical decision, and I'll be honest, I started examining that philosophy, a philosophical decision on a staycation, because of financial decision. So Michelle, I mean, but there is some good benefit to that. Sir, what's up, Spencer? Good to see you in the room. Dina said, I didn't mean to make you WC, I ain't speechless, sis. I got a whole lot to say. We got some folks in the room this morning. Rashawn, what's up, brother? Rev, good to see you in the room. And Spencer said flying first class is not the same at all. Real Boston Media, never doing first class for that. And you get, I almost said something. Real Boston Media, don't do it. But so that theme and t-shirt, I need to get ready to get out, because a few people that have seen it want it. Actually, the woman that yelled it out at the Museum of Science earlier this year on YouTube, seen it when I wore it a few days ago, and she commented, she was like, oh my God, the shirt is here. My self-care is hella expensive. For whatever reason, I don't fully, as of right now, I don't fully self-care the way I should when I'm here. It's I embrace it now. The way I'm wired, the way my life goes, a little bit of being a public figure here in politics and in the city in Boston Poly and all that. I can't totally, when I'm here, it's hard to just totally completely turn off. I'm getting better. And if I end up doing a little bit of a staycation, I got a little section in my D&D on Focus on the Apple phone that said, Aaron saw me the other day. My phone was set to me status, so nobody could get through because we had an event. And Aaron said, oh my God, all the icons and everything are different. Yeah, when I put me on, yeah. So Mama Java said she needs a vacation. Take one, Ma. Get out of here. Plan it and go. Real Boston Media said I is here. I was just looking for the comments around the craft thing, which I knew I'm probably not going to say too much. Good morning. Thank you for Java Nation for your prayers. Absolutely, Pastor. I didn't want to be a pry and inquire, but we're glad that what we know is that you are healing and mending very well. Spencer saying good morning to brother Amari. So excited to see him in the room. Real Boston Media, text me and tell me because images and icons and emojis don't show up in the StreamYard platform. Folks, it is 10:34. We're going to get ready. Pam is in the building all the way over from where you at? DR Punta Cana. Punta. Did I say that right? I didn't say the other word, did I? Punta Cana. Jesus, I'm about to get in trouble. Safe travels, Pam. Good to see you in the room. Get it in, get it in, get it in. The Real Boston Media said, Miss Dina, I like her. Only because anyway, y'all are going to get me in trouble this morning. I tell y'all one thing. When the trolls do watch, Uncle Thaddeus got me for this last week. When the trolls do troll, guess whose engagement, whose numbers go up? Dina said, I am open to hear people out, but you have to be saying something for us. Dina. All right. Going forward in the rest of this show, when I see Dina's name, I'm not putting a comment up. Dina. I wish Mom was here. I'm so curious to where she would be with this. Sharon. No, I'm going to behave. Spencer said, let them watch. Okay. Michelle D. Smith is bringing me back in and says that she prays that God will give me the answer. Spencer said, let them watch again. Oh, God. The Real Boston. Oh, God. Dina Marshall, his campaign is driven off of slandering Wu. Laugh out loud. So the same major issues that you were referring to are always going to be addressed to keep the supporters going. Anything else to his campaign isn't effective. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Dad. I didn't have it queued up. We was about to take a commercial. Josh Kraft sounds like DJ, in my opinion, when you have no intention of being a true public servant, all you got is trying to slander other activities. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with you.
For the innovators, the dreamers, the risk takers, independent workers who keep our neighborhoods thriving, Connector Care from the Massachusetts Health Connector has plans for every lifestyle and budget.
Having access to affordable healthcare is for everyone in our community.
Connector Care plans help more people save on healthcare that covers all their needs. Find out if you qualify for Connector Care. Visit mahealthconnector.org or call 1-877-MA-ENROLL.
I'm a very sensitive person, and I feel the pain of my people. They know me, they call on me, and I assure them that I'm not a provider, but I am one who cares. I always say to them, well, it's better to know than not to know, because if you know, you can do something about it. Think about the loved ones around you. Think about the ones that love seeing you come through that door. Take the step and get tested. That's it.
Save lives and get screened for colon cancer. For more information, visit boston.gov/cancer.
So we're back. I just needed to take a minute and reset because I was just a little bit overwhelmed. Okay. I haven't looked at the comments during the whole commercial break. So yeah. Jesus Lord. Okay, I'm looking at the comments. I'm trying to catch up. Michelle B. Smith says, we're overdue. Amari Parrish Jeffrey, since the first assembly of Black Possibilities to reconnect, to connect regarding mutual beneficial collaboration, are you available to meet before summer 2025 ends? Joanne, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Rashawn, the question or this big commentary was around some perceptions that the audience was in here commenting about regarding one of the mayoral candidates by the name of Josh Kraft. Pam said, I'm mad I can't upload pics here, laugh out loud, but I'll WhatsApp them to you. Do them right now. I'll show the people one. Let's get a little refocus and look at Pam's what's first of all, Pam, you go. All right. Shay said for me to go ahead and book the trip. Where is okay? Oh wow. This is where Pam is right now, y'all. Beautiful. I had to make sure none of them other pics down in WhatsApp was, I'm messing. All right. We're going to get ready to go. And what I'm going to do is I begin my vacation season. I am currently in the process of trying to see if we can speak with checking in on the SCOTUS decision. I am literally actively, like right now, texting to see if our city council president can come in tomorrow morning to chat with us about one of the other things I want to mention. This will be the only thing that I'll mention, that the Supreme Court basically made a decision on Friday that a lot of the blanket decisions that some of the federal judges have made no longer impact and are treated as a total blanket stop to some of the executive orders by which this man attempts to lead and implement his policy. And one of the impacts is on birthright citizenship. Now, the media, right wing, the nasty press secretary that just just spews, just lies, and just she is y'all thought that folks was mad at the Huckabee woman who ended up being elected governor, which I don't understand. This one, anyway, they will try to spin and impart fear. The constitutionality of that what Trump is trying to do, that's not been settled on as of yet. However, the stop that a federal judge, let's say in one region, from my understanding, is that it is applicable there and to only those that were listed on the case. So that's some clarity around that. And I got there because outside of me getting the city council president scheduled, and I also am waiting to see, because we were going to talk with Boston Black Pride. We'll be here tomorrow at 10 o'clock either way, even if it's just me. But between the two of them, I was going to take a break tomorrow and come back with the mayor on Wednesday, and also the folks that are developing space. Brother Wadi Muhammad, I can't remember the name of his entity, is honoring his brother with the real estate investment and the partnership they're doing with the family movement folks. They're coming in on Wednesday. So the mayor, listen, this Wednesday, I just really realized for the past few months, the mayor is sticking to 9 o'clock. The mayor's time this Wednesday is 9 a.m. Brother Wadi and the family movement folks will be coming in at 9:30. So I was going to take a break tomorrow, but we'll be here tomorrow. Jermaine is in the room. Good morning, Jizmaine. Good to see you in the room, brother. Real Boston Media said, yeah, so Puerto Rico death happening this week. You're going to Puerto Rico this week? Oh, yeah. I saw, hold on. Milagro. That was just for you. Miss Teresa made it in the building. I got to hug Miss Teresa this weekend. Quick recap. Thursday night, we had the private influencer event at NECAT. Thank you to Chef Q, Quandre McGee, and Brother Madre and Barbara, the folks over at the New England Culinary Arts Training. To our partners at ABCD, we had some great drinks. We had some great high-end, mid-high-end type food. We had some tuna tartare and some mushrooms and chicken skewers, jerk. And anyway, y'all saw the pictures. We did that on Thursday to launch our Summer Love Don't Get Burned campaign. You'll hear more about that this week. Then on Saturday, the last event, that thing, literally when I hit end, people were talking to me. I was trying to sit in the moment that my last event was over, but we had to pack up and get out of here. So Saturday, we were at the Museum of Science with Adam, I forgot his last name, from OSTEM, which is a entity that ensures that when it comes to the LGBTQ plus community, that they are embraced within the community. So I just really realized something. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I just thought I should check a setting, but anyway, we're good. So that was Saturday, and then yesterday we didn't do anything. So vacation season, do not disturb. If y'all don't hear from me, I can't articulate how it yes. So Pops is saying hi to Lady T, Miss Teresa. We keep him silent here in LA. Auntie Maxine don't like that ninja. Listen, yeah. All right. I'm going to get ready to go, y'all. Everybody have a great day, a great week. We will be back tomorrow morning. Milton, what's up, brother? Jumped on over on Instagram. Nikki, good morning to you over on Instagram. Good to see you. All right, folks, we are done here. It's 10:47 for Union Capital Points. You all get an hour today. And that, how could I forget? Last announcement. Wednesday night, October 15th, at 7 p.m., we are sponsoring the Red Cup Awards, celebrating 5 years of Java with Jimmy. If you all remember, in March, we did a virtual space, and I said that we would come together and do the Red Cup Awards in the fall. That is taking place at our partner's location, the Museum of Science. 2 floors. We're going to have a show. We're going to do the Red Cup Awards, and then we're going downstairs, and we are going to celebrate. Yep, on a Wednesday night. We're going to celebrate. So save the date. Wednesday evening, October 15th, 2025. All right. If any, very minimal costs. We appreciate our partnership with the Museum of Science. We will be back there in August as well. But I want you all to save the date. Get your good glad rags together. That's a night. Dress it up. You can sneaker ball it, but that's not a that's a dress it up. Go on to be comfortable. But Sharon Cornelius done jumped on over on Instagram as well. That is a night. Spencer, happy birthday to your dad on that day. And that's a little far ahead, but remind me because I'm old. But yes, October 15th. I hope you will. Charlotte as well. Spencer, I hope you can make it, but I know you're all the way across the country. So I love and appreciate you because your support, and you understand points, clicks, not clicks. What do you call it? Likes, shares, and stuff. I appreciate this, brother. Ever since high school. So thank you, man. Thank you, everyone. No, ma'am. 21 plus event, not kid friendly that night at 7. No, ma'am. That is no, ma'am. That'll be a 21 plus event that evening. That's really more the museum's policy, but I would say no off the top of my head. And plus some of the we're not going to do a show, but no, ma'am. Thank you all so much, Michelle D. Smith, for putting it in. Much appreciated. Sharon Cornelius on both. Mama Java, stop looking for your dress for October. Miss Teresa, okay, y'all are saying good morning and stuff. Spencer said, what about turn up for real? I'll pull up for real. It's only a 6 hour. I'd be struggling with the 3.5 hour flight to Miami. I'd be trying to knock out. That's one of the other benefits of first class. Soon as I sit down, I'll be looking at the flight attendant. May I have a mimosa, please? They're like, sir, we're not even ready to. So anyway, have a great day, everybody. Appreciate you all being here. Have a place for us. I need a rooftop. Maybe this week. The mother's board is invited to the definitely this celebration. Yes, the mother's board is invited. Now, whether y'all go down, y'all are on your own, whether y'all go downstairs or not, they got elevators and escalators. Y'all just make sure y'all have y'all rides, assistance. Yeah, and come mother's board, y'all get down that night. October, y'all got a lot of months to plan ahead to hydrate. For those of you that use the CBD lotions and stuff, y'all get them muscles together. Y'all come out and cut a rug and celebrate. Y'all are part of the biggest staple and pillar in here, our mother's board. So, Miss Teresa must be catching up with the comments. I have that too, rooftop in my mind. All right, so I'll check in with you after the show. All right, the Wright Aisha. If I think that's who it is, Aisha Wright, I believe. No, that's not the Aisha, I believe, from Madison. All right, y'all. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thank all of you for being here. Mother Soraya says she got her boots on the ground. All right, y'all. I'm out. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.